Hey, good morning. This is the January 24th, 2023 North Castle RPRC meeting. Our first item of business is approval of the January 10th, 2023 minutes.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Mark. Yeah, you can grab the copy. Yeah. Yeah, everything. All right, first item on our agenda is 6 Creamer Road. Let me pull up plans. So it is for a new or a legalization of an existing driveway, gate and pillars. I got a picture. Yeah, here we go. That's what it looks like. So comment that I have, entry pillar detail should be revised to pick the height of the pillar inclusive of the light, which is in the detail, but the light doesn't exist, so I'm a little confused. Maybe they're adding it. I'm not sure.
Is it embedded in the pillar in the front? Can you tell?
Yes, but the detail they submitted actually has it
On top?
Yeah, on top.
Yeah.
There,
Yeah.
you should see. So they gotta tell us what they're doing there. And we need to see the front property line. Right, we just have a sketch, but we don't know where the right of way is, so we hope all of the improvements are outside of the right of way, but it's not clear.
So how long is the right of way? Is what, 10 feet? 10 feet?
It depends.
It's
You know,
different every
yeah,
year.
it could be,
It's
On average, it runs around 10 feet,
right, so
but some areas.
so it's quite possible that these walls are in the right of way, is the short of it. So we need to know.
You know, because I've run across the situation that actually happened to me
Yeah,
where the road, the town road actually touches my property. So
the road itself, the paved area.
the paved area of the road. So in that situation, you know, what do you do about a right of way? Is there one? Isn't there one?
Well, it stops at your property line.
Right.
Yeah,
And I
Yeah.
just thought this was in court,
these people?
Yep.
For something else,
no, for this. I just realized that.
with the summons?
Yep. And
All right, so then
This
what?
this was done in July
Oh,
last year and they never filed a permit for it.
huh.
Yeah, they filed it and they didn't show up to court the other day.
Well, so we could,
Why don't we just approve it pending?
right,
It's not a
exactly.
big deal.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
approve
not
it
the end of the
pending
world.
resolution in the court,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
If that's where we're going, I don't, anything on your end?
I seem to have the same thing as you with the walls. We have to make sure they don't extend into the right of way. And the
Okay.
other thing noted is there's a water course street.
Oh, okay, so let's discuss that.
100-foot in a minute. It's located across Creamer Road.
So if this is in a wetland buffer, which it probably is,
Yeah.
how do you want to deal with this? This seems like it would be a minor site, minor wetland permit. You okay with it? So then. The motion, so send this to building.
Can I add a key switch on the gate?
It's there. I actually, when I went out there, I saw-
Knox key switch.
yeah. Yeah,
I looked.
Mhm. It said fire department key.
Okay.
I mean, do you want me to mention it anyway? But it is there.
No,
I
it's
did
there,
see it.
it's there. We'll catch it
So
on.
that's a new requirement, isn't it?
No, it's been a requirement for 10 years at least. Just never was enforced.
Okay. So if you have one that doesn't have a key,
You're required to put a key in.
even if it's like 25 years old.
Yeah, the law says any existing gates are required to have
Yeah, if you have it,
key switch.
that's to
I
your.
mean, I have
benefit.
a gate with, you know, a keypad.
Yeah, no, it's got
And
a
the-
key
and the-
switch, fire department key
And
switch.
the police department and fire department have a code.
Yeah, we did away with that.
I did away.
Yeah,
Okay,
Learning something every day.
hold until,
you can get one from you just talk to Tom or Rob out there and they'll direct you how to get a key switch for it. And then next time the gate guy,
Use the existing,
yeah, it just screws into the key box. Yeah, the gate guys take them like 1 hour to put them in. It's not a big deal.
I'm gonna mention Knoxbox in case I'm wrong, but I remember seeing it and said, oh, I'm glad they had it. All right, so I'll make the motion, send to building, admin wetlands permit if required. We're gonna hold off on the permit until court issue is resolved and ensure that they have the Knoxbox. Anyone want to second that?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next. 116 Cox Avenue. Not up now. There it is. Share. This is for a new pool. Okay, so this is the rear lawn of the pool. The major issue or question I had was, where is the septic? Right, did they mention it? I was looking for it and didn't see it on the plan.
Yeah. Oh, it might be.
Did you see it?
On the side,
I-
I might have been saying, there's another plan that shows more of an overall.
The
going down.
survey?
No.
I mean, it could be here.
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought there was somewhere in a plan that talks about the same. Further down, got two overalls.
I didn't see it, but maybe somewhere else.
Yes, yeah, soon to the Magenta. And no, it's not, I don't know, it's Steve. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my question, just to ensure that it's not back there. We've seen that happen, you know.
Too, and we also know that, well, you want to see the wells.
Yeah.
Jason as well. Jason
Yeah.
properties.
All right, so you think there's wetlands here too? Oh, yeah, towns DGS depicts hydric soils. Yep.
Yeah.
And floodplain at all?
So.
All right, so let's talk about the wetlands possibly. So how should we deal with this? You know, this is a pool, so if it is in the buffer, it really should be probably looked at
Yeah,
by the conservation
yeah,
board.
I'd like to see the property. Once it's delineated,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's,
so
we've seen a lot of these at the planning.
we could do that. So the choice will be, do you want to send it to the planning board, which will then automatically go to the conservation board if there's a wetlands permit? Or we can call it an administrative wetlands permit with conservation board review. Given that it's essentially a grass rear yard, and from a planning perspective, it's fine where it is. I would say there's not much input for the planning board here.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and I, you know, if it isn't a wetland buffer, get the input from the
Right,
conservation
yeah.
board.
Is all those trees new?
No, those are there and it's all lawn right now.
So if it's in the buffer, they would need to do some type of mitigation.
Yes, they would need to
And
mitigate
they have
if
enough-
it's in the buffer.
Looks like they have enough room.
They have plenty of room to mitigate. The
Looks like
lot
it's
goes all the way
area.
back.
Yeah.
Just gotta know what
That's
the boundary is.
That's fine.
Yeah, I want to see what else here. Well, they have a little shed that they've got to legalize. It's not a big deal. Talked about septic and well, don't need to give us a gross floor area backup shed. The proposed filter pad has to be reduced in size to meet the side yard setback. But other than that, looks okay to me. Everyone okay with that plan?
So it'll be probably coming to the CB.
Probably,
Okay.
if it's wetlands. If it really is.
It's gotta be delineated.
Yeah, well, I guess you guys have to look at it.
Yeah, that's.
It's hydric soil, so it's not like a NWI wetland, so we'll see what's
Yeah,
there.
you'd have to delineate it. Well, we're gonna have to go out and take a look at that one
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, so send to building. Admin. Wetlands. With CB if required. And I think that's it. Right, and then you're just addressing the comments.
Yeah, the big thing is limited disturbance. They do show grading outside on the grading plan, and then their limited disturbance line is tight against the wall, but you can see on the other plan that
Yeah.
they show grading outside
Yep.
of that, so just get that clarified.
Yep.
There and.
Okay, so then I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Uh,
Okay, that's it for our meeting. We'll adjourn at 9:41. Thank you, everybody.
It's the shortest meeting.
It's short.
Hey, Rob, I have a